So hi friends, in this video we are going to talk about the brain tumors. So first we have the hemangioblastoma. It is the most common primary intraaxial tumor in adult in posterior fossa and exclusively seen in cerebellum. So it is sporadic 80% and 20% is associated with von Hippel-Lindau syndrome, that is the pheochromocytoma, hemangioblastoma, pancreatic cyst, renal cyst, retinal angioma and renal cell carcinoma. It is abundant, thin walled vascular channels and increase in EPO can be seen, that is the polycythemia. Then let's talk about the clinical features. It usually associated with increased intracranial tension, that is the headache, and the most common site is cerebellum, that is the cerebellar dysfunction can be seen. Increased EPO will lead to polycythemia. Investigation of choice would be MRI. In MRI we can see the cystic tumor, non-enhancing wall and enhancing mural nodule. Treatment is surgical resection. Excision of mural nodule is sufficient. So the second tumor we have is the gliomas. Gliomas are of three types: oligodendroglioma, astrocytoma and ependymoma. In astrocytoma, these are the tumors which arises from the astrocyte. The mostly separate anterior in adult, the site would be cerebral cortex, and in children it's if it is infratentorial, then most common site is cerebellum. So the most common, actually according to this terms, we can say in adults the site would be supratentorial and in children it would be infratentorial. The most common type in children is low grade pilocytic astrocytoma. In adult it would be high grade GBM. The pathologies are like astrocytoma infiltrates surrounding brain except pilocytic astrocytoma and pleomorphic astrocytoma. Histological feature would be hypercellularity, nuclear atypia and endovascular hyperplasia. In GBM, necrosis would be central necrosis with ring-like enhancement. Okay, so let's discuss the WHO classification of astrocytoma. We have the grade 1. In this there would be pilocytic astrocytoma, and it is the most common type of astrocytoma in children, and it does not infiltrate, so the treatment could be surgical resection simply. In grade 2 it is low grade astrocytoma. It's seen in children and young adults. Most common presentation would be seizures, and the treatment would be radiotherapy along with chemo and surgery. Anaplastic astrocytoma, it is irregular enhancement on MRI. Treatment would be cytoreductive surgery followed by EBRT, that is external beam radiotherapy. Then we have the grade 4, that is the glioblastoma multiforme. It is the most common type and the most malignant one and worst prognosis also. Grade 4 worst prognosis, right? It is most common in adult and in children, but we can see pilocytic astrocytoma. Then we have in this histological we can see the endothelial proliferation and necrosis, central necrosis and ring-like enhancement can be seen. Butterfly tumor, glioblastoma also known as butterfly tumor. Treatment would be cytoreductive surgery followed by EBRT. Nowadays some new agents are also there, like the malignant tumor. We have the regimes like carbamazepine, cisplatin can be used, and the new agent like newly diagnosed or recurrent GBM can be treated by temozolomide. Then we have the oligodendroglioma, 10% glioma. The most common site is frontal lobe. The most common genetic alteration in ODG is loss of heterozygosity 19q and 1p, associated with good prognosis, robust response to temozolomide. Then we have the pathological changes such as fried egg cytoplasm, chicken wire vasculature, microscopic calcification, and the most common symptom would be seizures. Okay. Then in diagnosis we have the investigation of choice, that is the MRI, but poor sensitivity for calcification. Always remember calcification is diagnosed by CT.